progress. It does feel good. I'm learning how to love myself more and how...
When Amanda Halterman first appeared on 145B Sisters, no one could have predicted the influence she would have on the series or on its audience. At first, she wasn't brought in as a star. She was positioned as a supporting character, another Slaton sibling meant to provide balance and perspective while the spotlight remained firmly on Amy and Tammy. Amy was the optimistic young mom trying to rebuild her life, and Tammy was the fiery, unpredictable focal point whose health struggles and volatile temper kept viewers glued to their screens. Amanda, however, refused to stay in the shadows. From the moment she stepped in front of the cameras, her presence was undeniable. She was frank, funny, fiery, and completely unapologetic. She didn't mold herself into the scripted roles producers had prepared, and she didn't perform for the cameras. What viewers saw was Amanda, unfiltered and entirely authentic. And in a show built on extremes, that authenticity made her stand out more than anything else. Almost immediately, fans connected with her. Amanda's sharp one-liners, fierce facial expressions, and protective nature toward her siblings began circulating online. Memes of her reactions spread across Twitter and TikTok, and her name began trending after every major episode. Viewers who had tuned in for Amy and Tammy's drama soon found themselves quoting Amanda instead. She quickly became the breakout star, the one fans trusted to speak truth when no one else would. Even the producers were caught off guard by her rise. They had expected Amy and Tammy to remain the faces of the franchise, while other siblings, like Chris or Misty, appeared occasionally for family balance. But Amanda offered something no one else could. She was both comedic relief and the voice of reason. During the show's heaviest episodes, whether Amy was overwhelmed with the pressures of motherhood, or Tammy's health took another terrifying turn, Amanda brought balance. She could ease tension with perfectly timed humor, but also showed genuine compassion. That combination of strength, wit, and heart made her instantly relatable. Viewers saw themselves in her, someone who could laugh through pain while still standing up for what was right. Amanda quickly became known as the people's sister. Unlike Tammy, who divided fans with her behavior, Amanda united them. People didn't just watch her, they rooted for her. They trusted her to stand up against unfairness, whether it came from within her own family or from behind the cameras. Her popularity exploded. Hashtags with Amanda's name began trending after each new episode. YouTube compilations of her funniest or boldest moments racked up millions of views. Facebook fan groups began lobbying TLC to give Amanda her own spin-off, arguing that she had the charisma and presence to carry a show without relying on staged drama. Within months, Amanda had become more than just a supporting character. She was the heart of the show's fan base. But with popularity came tension. Behind the scenes, TLC's strict system for handling its reality stars began clashing with Amanda's growing influence. The network is notorious for controlling narratives and underpaying talent, no matter how much money their shows generate. Amanda had not been signed as a lead star, so her contract and paycheck reflected that. Despite becoming a fan favorite who drove ratings and engagement, she remained stuck in a supporting role financially. To make matters worse, producers began rewriting scenes to feature more of Amanda, inserting her into family discussions and emphasizing her reactions during dramatic moments. Fans noticed it. Tootha editing increasingly revolved around Amanda. Yet, when payday came, she was still treated as secondary. That contradiction gnawed at her. She could see her worth. She could see the way her presence elevated the show, and she knew fans saw it too. But the network refused to recognize it. Amanda wasn't one to stay quiet. When contract negotiations came around, she demanded a raise $50,000 for the season. It wasn't greed, she explained later. It was about respect. She had poured her time, her honesty, and her family life into the show. She was boosting ratings, trending on social media, and creating free promotion every time a meme of her went viral. To her, the numbers spoke for themselves, but TLC executives flatly rejected her request. According to Amanda, they told her she wasn't worth it. Those words cut deeper than the paycheck. For Amanda, it was no longer about money, it was about dignity. To be dismissed as expendable after everything she had given left her furious and disillusioned. Her frustration soon boiled over on set. During one filming session, producers pushed for Amanda to play up tension with Tammy for added drama. Amanda refused, insisting it felt fake. A heated argument with the director escalated until Amanda walked off set entirely, halting production. Crew members worried she might quit on the spot. Amanda later admitted that she felt the show had become a staged circus that no longer reflected her family's real struggles. At the same time, her battle with TLC began to strain her family relationships. Amy, who had long dreamed of being on reality TV, felt caught in the middle. She sympathized with Amanda's demand for fair treatment, but feared that pushing too hard could jeopardize the show's future and their main source of income. Tammy, on the other hand, was reportedly unsupportive, accusing Amanda of trying to make the show about herself. Producers, of course, were eager to capture the sibling drama on camera, but Amanda resisted. She didn't want her family's pain turned into a ratings stunt. Meanwhile, Amanda's connection with fans only grew stronger. She was more accessible than most reality stars, regularly engaging with her supporters online. She addressed rumors, shared behind-the-scenes thoughts, and spoke honestly about her experiences. Fans loved her openness. They launched hashtags like #JusticeForAmanda and #PayAmanda, calling out TLC for exploitation. Social media became a battleground where Amanda's supporters clashed with the network's silence. TLC, true to form, refused to comment. They issued no statements, ignored the backlash, and carried on with business as usual. But their silence only added fuel to the fire. To Amanda, it confirmed what she already suspected. The network didn't care about the people who made their shows successful. They cared only about control. The fight took a toll on Amanda. She later admitted that the psychological weight of reality TV was crushing. The constant filming, the online scrutiny, the pressure to perform it left her drained. She often returned home from shoots, exhausted, angry, and questioning whether it was worth risking her mental health for a paycheck that didn't reflect her contributions. The money fight wasn't just about money, it was about reclaiming her peace. Eventually, Amanda realized she no longer needed TLC. Her fans were her platform. She didn't have to accept being undervalued or manipulated. And so she walked away. Her decision shocked many viewers, but also inspired them. Amanda refused to be silenced, refused to play the network's game, and refused to accept less than what she deserved. For Amanda Halterman, leaving 1 Sisters wasn't just about quitting a show. It was about taking back control of her life, her story, and her worth. She had gone from a background character to the fan favorite, from overlooked sibling to cultural phenomenon. In the end, her exit was not a loss, but a declaration. Amanda would not be defined by a network's script. She proved she was more than a reality TV character. She was a fighter, a survivor, and a sister who refused to be silenced. And for the fans who still chant her name online, Amanda remains the true star of One Sentence Cells with